Ashley Barlow case. Indiana woman goes missing after party.
Okay, okay.
Worry about theft of your mail and
Holy ad.
packages? Wouldn't it be great if you can...
It's just days before Halloween for Indianapolis roommates Mona Jackson and Angie Barlow.
Like from high school till now, we always lived together, so.
And after 11 years of friendship, 24-year-old Mona and 23-year-old Angie are more like sisters than friends.
My fault, Dre. I was, but I just went to watch his video and his other video. Tired as shit.
Was adopted into the family. Not necessarily paperwork, but yeah. And she's also adopted in my family as well.
Making Angie the sometimes willful little sister she never had.
I mean, Angie was just her own person. She was independent. Nobody could tell her what to do.
And what she wanted to do was become a dancer, which for the small-town girl from Muncie, Indiana, meant extra money to live large in the big city.
Once we moved to the city, things opened up for us.
Is Indiana in the South?
Vacations and spending money like
No,
we're not
Indiana.
supposed to.
So Indiana's
just
really like right next door.
Salt and pepper.
I mean,
Oh fuck! No way! I just skipped the whole. I just skipped the whole video by accident. You said it's where?
it's right next door to me. So right next door to Michigan. So it's like Midwest.
Oh shit!
It's in between. It's in between Chicago and Michigan.
You heard that new ISIS? No, I know she drops though. Did she drop already? Oh, it's 12. She dropped. I ain't gonna lie, she gonna have to wait though.
First message started out, "Hi, do you do private parties?" That's how it started out.
Angie, who danced at local clubs in the area, would do private parties on occasion.
Oh,
and this text appears to be from a woman wanting to surprise her husband for their anniversary. But there's something odd about the exchange.
Never once said her name.
Yes, there's no name attached to.
What's up? I'm on the phone. Albert just came over here. Check out my Facebook status. I have to get ready for this appointment. What's up? What color are you wearing? I want our panties and bras to match. Yes, you can get naked with me. What? We have so much fun. I have multiple colors, but a lot of black outfits. Yes, very excited. Anything black and red. Address. Gate code. Yeah, I have a couple black and red outfits. Okay, we're gonna get it together. You get my address. Yeah, I did. So I'll see you tomorrow at 10. They're gonna private at this address just in case I go missing. Oh no.
Oh my.
Oh no.
To the unknown phone number, but that doesn't deter Angie. And although Angie has done private dances before, her best friend Mona gets a gut feeling that this one is different.
It just wasn't adding up, and I told Angie, I said, please do not do this private party, because it just didn't seem right at all.
But there's no talking the headstrong Angie out of it. Then fast forward 2 weeks to the night of the private party when Angie gets a text from the client. As seen here, it states, "I want our panties and bra to match. Anything black and red?" Angie responds, "Yes, I have a couple black and red outfits." The text continues stating the party address and gate code needed to get into the apartment complex. Then Angie does something that she always does before dancing at a private party. She screenshots the party's location and sends it to her roommate, Mona.
This is where I'm going for this private party.
And along with the screenshot, Angie attaches this haunting message. "Doing a private party at this address, just in case I go missing, LOL." Then just a few hours later, another message from Angie. This time she appears to be inside the private party.
There was a Snapchat that she had, and it was about 11:45 on October 26th in the evening. And it said, doing this private party. And we do believe that that Snapchat was taken in the bathroom at the apartment.
Seen here from her Snapchat, there's a big smile.
What is this? Some girl. I'm getting into the story, so I don't know yet, but I'm pretty sure it has to do with this rapper, this female rapper, but I don't know. I don't know I don't know for sure.
On her face, everything appears to be fine. But by the next day,
nothing. Nobody's heard from her. Nobody's seen her. I start calling Angie. I'm leaving her voicemails, text messages.
Frantic, Angie's mother races to her daughter's apartment. It's clear she hasn't been home.
She has a Yorkie, and she didn't go home and take care of her dog. You know, that's her baby. And he was without food and water, and she never left him unattended.
Then 17 hours after Angie sent that final post on her Snapchat, Mona remembers the screenshot that Angie sent her of the party's address.
I was 2 blocks away from the location, and I went over there as soon as possible.
But when she attempts to punch in the gate code,
Nobody's answering, so I was just stuck from there on out.
but not for long. That's when Mona takes matters into her own hands.
So I actually climbed over the gate. I went over to the apartment, and it was cleaned out.
Immediately, Mona and Angie's mother head to the police station to file a missing persons report while still holding out hope she'll show up.
Maybe she's off somewhere.
And that's a very real possibility after cops get their hands on surveillance video from the apartment complex. When detectives hit play, they can't believe their eyes.
The surveillance video from the apartment complex shows Angela Barlow's vehicle, which is a blue Pontiac G6, leaving the complex at around 3:30 in the morning.
Detective Jose Torres is with the Indianapolis Metro PD. He dissects the video frame by frame, and what he sees next is nothing short of spine-chilling.
Directly behind Angela's car is another vehicle.
It appears Angie isn't alone. 23-year-old Angie Barlow has been missing for almost 24 hours after being hired to dance at a private party. The last time anyone heard from the Indianapolis woman was when she sent this Snapchat from what appeared to be inside the party. Then police uncover shocking surveillance video showing Angie's car leaving the party and someone else.
Directly behind Angela's car is another vehicle.
The surveillance video is time-stamped 3:29 a.m. It shows the apartment gate open and both cars appearing to leave together.
And they were that close where the gate opened up for both vehicles. It wasn't like any space in between them. It was literally one right behind the other.
Is it possible Angie isn't missing at all and out with a friend from the party?
Maybe she's off somewhere, you know, maybe she drank too much or whatever. You know, trying to justify anything, you know, coming up with anything I can to justify why she's not answering her phone, why she didn't come home.
Either way, Angie's family and friends waste no time. They organize a search party and distribute missing person flyers.
We started handing them out all over the city, posting them wherever we could, posting on social media, you know, just anything we could to try to get the word out. And we held on to hope. She's still out there waiting for us to find her.
Meanwhile, investigators focus in on the shadowy figures driving those two cars. Unfortunately,
Can't see shit,
with
bro.
the video, you cannot see who's actually driving either vehicle.
But cops do have a clear shot of the second vehicle's license plate. When they run the registration, it comes back to a Raven Miller.
Oh my goodness.
And just who is that?
I found out that the people hosting this party was a female named Raven Miller and Baron McCullough.
Raven and
my
Baron
goodness.
are the super secret clients.
That's her.
But turns out they were no secret to Angie.
Angela knew Raven Miller and Baron McCullough through where she worked at the club.
And they weren't so fond of each other.
There were issues
Issues so big,
to the point where Angela would not have done this private party if she had known it was Raven and Baron that were throwing it.
but remember,
That's
the
the
person
setup.
behind
Yeah.
the private party text never gave a name, and the phone number was unknown to
Like,
Angie.
how could you go if
leaving
there's no
Detective
name? No, like,
Torres
what?
with one
Yeah.
terrifying conclusion,
I believe, yes, she was tricked to come to this location.
which would mean that Raven and Baron didn't act alone.
Somebody answers the door when she knocks on it. I truly
Right.
believe she did not know that it was going to be Raven. in
She wouldn't
Baron's
have walked
apartment.
in.
And I believe somebody else was there to answer the door when Angela knocked on it.
Probably.
But
Yeah.
why? The couple is brought in for questioning.
They admit that she was there, but they also said that they never left the facility. They stayed there, and while Angela left.
Marcus is a
Oh,
connoisseur
ad.
of anything that's
Okay.
free.
Jesus.
So he was happy to read the
I'm getting
disclaimer
into
on
it.
Right.
And police have nothing to prove otherwise. Even though they know it's Raven's car following Angie's vehicle on that surveillance, the video is too dark and grainy to ID either driver. And without any direct evidence tying the couple to Angie's disappearance, they are free to go.
Wow.
Then 12 days later, police get a big break.
Her vehicle, the Pontiac G6, was located.
Angie's car is discovered just
What does
over
that say?
8 miles from the apartment where she was last seen.
We were hoping that, maybe if we found her car, we'd find her.
Sadly, there's
Oh,
no
it's
Angie,
like old stuff.
just
Oh,
her car.
okay.
But exactly where the car is found doesn't sit well with her best friend Mona.
I know for sure I had checked that area multiple times, and then boom, pops up one day, and I'm just like, there's no way.
And there's something else that is strange about Angie's car. It's trashed.
Looked like the car had went underneath a wire fence, and there was some cracks on the window and headlights. And Angie always kept the inside of her car really clean, and it was a mess.
What the
The
hell?
car is taken in for processing and...
There's a possibility that there were some leads found in the car.
But is it enough evidence to find out what happened to the missing woman?
I don't want to compromise the investigation because it's still an ongoing investigation, so I'm not going to say exactly what all was found in the vehicle.
While investigators hold their cards close to their vest, the race is on to find Angie Barlow. Her parents put up digital billboards all over Indianapolis and post a $5,000 reward. But sadly, 7 months pass and no sign of
nah.
Angie. Then,
It is a twist.
and it's as twisted as they come when cops suddenly announce an arrest in Muncie, Indiana, Angie's hometown. Angie Barlow has been missing for 7 months. Then, in a stunning turn of events, her own grandmother becomes a victim of fraud. Coincidence?
What?
Or,
I believe that there is a connection.
in the months following Angie's disappearance, about $8,000 is mysteriously withdrawn from an account belonging to the missing woman's grandmother, Sharon Barlow. The timing of the crime is of special interest to the Indianapolis Metro PD.
There's a possibility that there's a connection because this investigation or this fraud occurred after Angela was missing.
Oh my.
Warrant in connection to
Yo,
Yo,
wrap
wrap
this shit up. No, nigga. Now I'm gonna sit here and you gonna sit. Oh, you're invested? Okay, all right.
Angie's
Let me go back a little bit.
or
I
Stay
believe
more
that there is
respectful
a
next time,
connection.
though.
In the months following Angie's disappearance, about $8,000 is mysteriously withdrawn from an account belonging
Appreciate
to
it,
the missing
Lito.
woman's grandmother, Sharon Barlow. The timing of the crime is of special interest
It's
to
the grandma for
Indianapolis
me.
I'm
Metro
saying.
PD.
There's a possibility that there's a connection because this investigation or this fraud occurred after Angela was missing.
Cops obtain a search warrant in connection to Angie's disappearance. It leads
right, Jay Bird.
investigators to a residence in Angie's hometown of Muncie, Indiana.
Wait.
And it's there where they make a disturbing discovery.
One individual that was arrested that had account information of Angela's grandmother.
Our affiliate, WXIN, speaks with Angie's parents.
We don't know how they got the information they got.
I ain't gonna lie, she looked just like her mother.
Police arrest a woman by the
Yeah.
name of Michelle Brown on fraud-related charges.
Who?
But get this, the woman tells investigators she didn't know Angie's grandmother, but knew her bank's routing number and chose her account number by chance. cops
What?
had their suspicions.
The information that was used to commit the fraud was specific information that Angela
Good shit, Ty.
would have.
If true, then how did Michelle Brown get this very specific information from the missing 23-year-old?
And with an ongoing investigation, we're
Yeah,
still
'cause
working
who
on
is
that
she?
as well.
Right.
While serving the search warrant, police arrest 3 other people at the home on various charges
What?
unrelated to Angie's disappearance.
Irregardless of Angie, what they've done, or at least one of them has done to my mom, you know, is just why.
And the even bigger question for Angie's parents, do these 4 people know anything about their daughter's disappearance?
That's definitely something that goes through your mind, especially when all you do day in and day out is just wonder where your daughter is.
If you played a Sims
Oh my.
4 with mods and
Bro.
you don't know about the Curse Forge app yet,
I'm about to.
I'm about to change your life.
I believe that there is a connection, but I cannot find one yet.
Also, cops have to consider something else. A possible larger conspiracy,
about to say-
one that involves this fraud case
Oh, yeah.
and the couple who threw the party where Angie was last
Yep.
seen.
Mhm.
To date, cops don't have any direct evidence linking the people or cases together. Then 4 weeks later, police get an anonymous tip.
Saying where Angela could be located.
We just had to wait, still holding on to the hope that she was out there alive.
That
Bruh.
tip points police in the direction of the backyard of a home that had been vacant for a long time in Indianapolis. That home is just a little more than 10 miles from where Angie went missing.
No.
Once we obtained the search warrant, we had cadaver dogs respond, and once they hit a location, and then we proceed to start digging.
Methodically, CSI teams excavate an area in the backyard. Then, there in a shallow grave,
No.
they spot the remains of a woman.
Oh,
Angie's mother
no.
gets a phone call from an IMPD detective.
He said, I think we may have found Angela, and he asked if we could be in the coroner's office at 9 o'clock in the morning to come in and identify her.
Not the coroner's office.
Oh man.
The body is badly decomposed, so the
Oh,
coroner shows
no.
Angie's parents photos of still visible tattoos.
Those are images that you see when you go to bed. And
Damn.
it wakes you up in the middle of the night. Because that's something no parent should ever have to go through.
Tragically, her parents must confirm their worst fears.
That was, in fact, my daughter. And we had to sit in the coroner's office and give the Jane Doe a name. And at that point, Jane Doe was Angela.
The coroner's office is not releasing the cause of death to the public due to the ongoing police investigation and concerning the residence where the body was found.
He had moved in very recently. There was no reason for us to think that he was a part of this investigation.
And while police continue to track down every lead, Angie's parents say their final goodbyes, sparing no expense for their oldest daughter.
We looked at it this way. Price wasn't going to be an issue for it. We don't get the chance to pay for that wedding. We don't get grandkids of hers to spoil. We don't get any more Christmases. We don't get any more birthdays.
Yeah,
we don't
bro.
get anything anymore. And that
That's
was
so
the
fucked up,
absolute
Gunner.
last thing
Ain't gonna
that we
lie.
could do for her.
That's
was to make
crazy.
sure that she had everything that she wanted and to make sure that it was
I
beautiful.
didn't do that to my nigga.
Following Angie's funeral, Detective
Yo, Gunner.
Jose Torres hasn't forgotten about
Bro,
Raven
what?
Miller and Baron McCullough, the couple who hired the 23-year-old
I
to
really wanna
dance
see
for
what she
them
gotta
at that
say.
private
I'm
party where
saying.
she was last seen alive.
I believe there are persons of interest not only in the disappearance of Angela, but also
Because they had beef,
the
like,
death of
serious
Right.
beef.
It's a strong
And how could she
accusation.
be at the
What the
party?
hell?
Like,
The
what?
detective working
Yeah.
Angie's
Knowing she
case,
can't be the only
but he
dancer.
claims he
Like,
can
bruh.
back up his statement
Mm-mm.
if someone else comes forward. Someone else who was at that private party that night.
I believe that there are other people in this apartment when this incident occurred and know exactly what happened to Angela that evening. And my goal here is not just an arrest. My goal is a conviction.
Mm.
Okay. All right. Not an ad at the end of the video. Okay, so that. Now this.
This gonna be interesting.
Okay, so look, chat. So look. She is a rapper. Her name is Bonni Drip. Them niggas didn't kill my nigga, but okay. Let me just not even. Never mind. Y'all
So I was going through Reddit.
This is her. This is her. And this is it. This is a little 10-minute. It's an hour-long interview she did, but it's just 10 minutes. It's just 10 minutes. I was in my left ear only.
Reddit, and they basically was accusing you of having something to do with the death of a girl named.
He is. He's only in my left ear. Why is he only in my left ear?
And they was saying something like, you and her were supposed to have issues over your ex-husband at the time, and she got invited to a party by you. They said they seen your car on the camera trailing her car like 3 a.m. leaving, some shit like that. And they said something like they found the body in the backyard of like some type of property tied to your ex-husband. Somebody supposedly said something like they even said they got paid to bury the body by your ex-husband. All type of crazy ass shit, right? And it's a whole page on Reddit with all this shit about you. And I want to ask you, like, have you seen any of this shit?
I ain't never been on Reddit. When you was telling me about Reddit earlier, that's the first time I ever heard about that. But the rest of this stuff, it's still an open case. I can't really speak on it. As far as me having an issue with somebody, I don't got beef with nobody. I don't have an issue.
Cause she's
got locked up for like multiple murders. Oh, not locked up, but like questioned or snatched up.
I've been picked up, yeah.
How many times or how many murders have you been picked up about?
Several.
You said 7?
Several.
How is that dealing with it? Like, how do you go into those situations?
The best way I can explain it is if I get picked up and I'm not under arrest, I don't have nothing to say to you. So, am I free to go? I ain't ever talked to the police. I ain't ever gave a statement on nobody else. I ain't never gave a statement to incriminate myself. I just leave it at that.
Bruh.
I don't have nothing to say. Am I free to go? And you know when you under arrest, they gonna tell you what you charged with. They gonna take you to the back. So if you still got me here asking me all these questions, like, I don't have anything to say to you. I'm not ever gonna have anything to say to you.
So was that something you was taught, or was that something you learned?
It come with the territory. It's just like growing up, coming up where I'm from. Like, even
she's
if
my girl, I'd make sure not to piss her off.
Whatever the case may be, like, you should not be talking to the police. They not trying to do nothing nice to you. They trying to put you in jail. So I'm not gonna say anything because you're gonna try to flip anything that I say. So it's been engraved in us. Like, I don't give a what type of situation it is. I'm not talking to the police about nothing.
See, I feel like it's something you're not giving us, right? Because it's like, as you talking and shit, like, everything positive, you saying, like, nothing going on. I asked you, like, what type of shit you was into growing up. You like, I sold a little weed, this and that. But then, it's like you get snatched up for all these fucking murders. So it's like, what type of life were you living, you know, before you went
That's
to
a
Arizona?
catch-22. That's your hypothesis. You just gave me your theory based off what everybody else say about me, and I'm telling you who I am.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. She did it, bro. Is this nigga the police?
No, for real. The way he asked her all those
No, he
questions.
really is.
He talking about you ain't telling me nothing. But
like what? She looked like she'd go to the woods at night and rub guns together until a fire start. Bro, stop. The aura. No, facts, Gunner. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
The energy is very unsettling.
It's very unsettling. Like,
All right, so the next question would be why do everybody else say this?
I don't know.
Nah, bro. Like, nah. Why is she laughing? Like, niggas asking you why do people think you're a killer, and you're like, I don't know. Like, what?
Girl.
Hell nah. She did it, bro.
You just
She
said
happy.
it's my eyes, right? What you seeing them? They hazel. I don't know what you talking about.
I mean, like, if it wasn't for Reddit and I ain't seen none of this, I wouldn't know, you know. But like seeing all this and reading all this shit,
He said, "Kick her out."
It looked like this is like I don't know. It got me questioning like what's
I'm supposed to be assertive, right? I'm supposed to look at you in your eyes.
No, you ain't doing
Anytime I get picked up, I'm gonna look at a detective the same way. Because you asking me questions trying to incriminate me. Not saying that's what you trying to do. But you have to be assertive and you have to let people know. I'm not calling you the police.
You're moving like the police.
You gotta be assertive.
I don't. Okay, she just did. You
gotta let people know that you mean what you say.
She thinks she cute too.
You gonna believe somebody that can't look at you in the eyes? They keep looking down. They keep playing. I can't be assertive and look at you. This is who I am. I had like selling weed. I done been put in other situations too. Like it's gonna be stuff that I bring out in my book. Like I had a fucked up childhood, like growing up.
Kinda cute.
It was a lot of stuff that happened to me that.
Yeah, you can listen to it. You can listen to a song.
I don't look at it as a negative thing anymore. It shaped me into who I am, but I didn't have it easy by any means. So when people look at who I am today, this is like I'm who I am because of everything that I went through.
You working on a book right now?
Yeah.
You got a name for it?
I don't have a name for it yet, but I got quite a bit of it finished.
So what is it, like an autobiography?
Yeah. But it's I would say some of the things that happen in the book is exaggerated a little bit, and eventually I would like for it to become a movie. Because I really feel like my life a movie. Like, come on, I'm a female. I done been through some crazy shit. Like,
you got any people helping you with the book, or anybody that you feel like can help you with a movie?
I have one person helping me with the book right now.
You gonna say who?
As far as the movie, it's not something that's in play right now, but it's one of my goals.
So, like, how's your relationship like right now?
Relationship?
Yeah.
Like, I'm single.
Oh. Bro, she's single.
So, do you mind?
What? Hello?
She looks like a Chucky doll.
She low-key.
Do you mind speaking on like your
She is scary.
Was married or something like that?
That was like a couple situations ago, but yeah, I was married, and like I said, he didn't want me to do this. He didn't want me to be in the industry. He didn't want me interacting with so many people. And I wasn't happy in that situation, so I decided to leave. And now it's more so of a thing where it's like, if you're not going to be understanding of me and everything that come with me, then it's going to be a waste of my time. You hindering me. So I'm okay with being by myself right
Where
now.
the ex-husband at? We need to talk to him.
I was saying.
If it was a good relationship, like what type of person would you be looking for? Like, as far as like, what you feel like could handle you or your type?
I ain't gonna say what somebody that could necessarily handle me.
She's crazy.
But I would say they would just have to be
understanding. Oh my god! I knew it, bro. I literally called it, bro. Oh my god, because she's fucking off her knockers, bro. And it just got to be understanding, bro. Oh my god, bro.
In the industry to understand, like, we could be busting moves together and we being productive, getting these interviews, getting these video shoots, doing all of that type of stuff. Because if I'm out going to this state, and you at home, or you going to work every day, you gonna feel some type of way. It come with the territory. It's gonna have to be somebody that's able to be on the go with me.
Makes sense.
Bruh, she not.
But I asked you about I did ask you about who you were willing to work with, like, but you was naming people you said like on some right now type shit. Who would be like your biggest, like that's the one?
I feel like I don't put them in the categories like, I want to work with this artist and this artist is like way out of my league. I don't look at it like that.
So ain't nobody that you feel like you wouldn't even think about asking for a feature. Or it's like
it's some people.
Like, I ain't even waste my time.
Nah, I feel like it's some people that even if I love them as an artist, maybe our music is not the same. I don't know how we could create something that would go well together. So
I ain't gonna lie. Her energy, like now she's talking about her music and stuff, like it's completely different from like when she was when he was asking her about all that other shit.
Yep.
Like it seems a little bit more warm in a sense, like not as
her body language was all tense when he was asking her them questions.
I
Nervous.
wouldn't want to work with you. Maybe we got two different sounds.
Hey, shout out to everybody that's tuned into this video, man. I appreciate all y'all. If y'all want to show y'all appreciation back, just hit that like button for me, man. And
that's it. Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay. Oh, she got a song called Assault and Battery. See, that's 7. That's the clip. Okay, let me just listen to the song. Yeah. She looked completely different here.
Right. I'm the baby mama harder than a lot of you niggas. I'm the one he mad about when I be posting on Insta. We only went out on a date, I cannot give you my Finsta. Make sure my son bust your ass, you ever play with his sisters. And I am way harder than they ever gave me credit for. I've been on some grown shit, I've been worried about a credit score. And I still up the scope, God aim you don't need a scope. If I send a laugh emoji, I think that you a fucking joke. I could never worry about a nigga in a rappy robe. I could never worry about a bitch to wearing pellicos. I know you done drill before, so what the fuck you telling on? They get in they feelings cause the truth I'm telling in these songs, bitch. And today I'm in my Chevy truck, spin back in my Audi, then tonight back in my Benz truck. Speaking on that shit, do you want smoke? Is you pulling up? All these bitches talk about is how I look and who I fuck. All these niggas spin about is pussy, is you G or what? All these bitches got to offer pussy, you gotta pee or what? I know bitches hurt, he tryna fuck you on a G or what? She fuck my brother and my baby daddy, but she not a slut. I know niggas capping like they daddy on the internet. I'm on my Miss Daddy shit, keep my kids up out of that. Had you now, I don't want you when I hung up, that's the end of that. Only reason he mad cause he can't never ever have me back. I know you got hoes, so I don't never want no strings attached. How the fuck she cute and she with it, she could really rap. Ain't you off the bed, come pull up, I want in on that. He want missionary cause his ass too fat, can't handle that. I ain't never miss, so I ain't never had to double back. I ain't never tell on niggas even though your boy a rat. Any beat I fucking snap, and they know I'm frontin' that. Make sure that before this shit is over that we on the map. And they gon' get the chills when they hear this cause I'm the truth. The only time I'm happy when I'm rapping in the booth. Ever seen a miracle right in front of you, I'm proof. They can't wait to take a picture of me, get some proof. And I ain't talking about the kind of proofs they give in school. And any nigga play with me, they karma be to lose. Cause so many M's got on my side so I can't lose. I'm the one and only, so that nigga gotta choose. My favorite color red, but he be giving me the blues. Police ass
Jesus.
Jesus. Good googly.
Time to be an accomplice of murder? Ty. Bruh.
Trying to find another clue. Speaking on the M, I'm a lead. That's my cue. You can feel my energy, ain't gonna say what I'm gonna do.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
Nope. We felt that.
Wait, how she just let you just throwing ass? Wait, hold on. Wait.
Police ass nigga trying to find another clue. Speaking on the M, I'm a lead. That's my cue. You can feel my energy, ain't gonna say what I'm gonna do. I can't trust you with my life, cause I don't know if you gon' shoot. You were right when you ain't had me, now you mad you get the boot. It's a 50-50 chance, cause she know that I'ma shoot. If I don't see her
clear shot, then I'm dumping at your crew. If you with it, come and get it and quit saying what you gon' do. It's a certified message from a ruined sister. You only pop out for the win, so these bitches came to lose. And I got multiple choices and I still can never choose. Ayy, bad bitch, I'm just speaking on my loyalty. And I'm really with it, so you shouldn't try to come for me. Make sure that pack right, cause I got a lot to talk about. They gon' keep on speaking on me, never trying to sin about it. Bitch, yeah, like I just outran that beat.
Yeah! Jesus! Oh my. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Bitch. She do like her private dancers.
Hey, look, look, man.
I ain't wrong.
She was at a strip club. That shit, like what? I don't know how long ago. It might be more than 5 years. I saw another video on the side that said 5 years, and they were talking about the disappearance. So it's still open. I ain't gonna lie, W pause. Great heavens, bruh. She did it. I don't care. She did it, bro. She did it. She did it. 100%.